Alright, here for match 1. So let's play first. 6 lands. Huh. Alright, we'll keep this one. Put back, I guess, Soul Scrimmage. Chandler, looking for a second land. Found second land. Okay, Outrider and Core. We are up against Nadu. Yep. Alright, that's not a terrible one. I guess give them a chance to block first. That goes to 13. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, mutagenic growth and assault strobe. Put my opponent to 1. Looking for copy of tough decision. Kill their should be good enough to punch through next turn. Let's see if they end up playing a fetch land here. And playing a concession, that's even better. So does the presence of birds change how we want to sideboard? Because normally Lava Dart's a card that I strongly consider boarding out because it's just not that good in the matchup usually. 2 Harsh Mentor. 2 Unholy Heat. Could bring in D-Rev potentially. Go down Lava Dart. And like that. Okay. One-lander. This is very tempting, but let's be disciplined and mulligan it. Keep like a Swift Spear. Bolt is fine, but not really the best of cards. Yeah, I couldn't care less about Haywire Might. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. I suppose we go ahead and force our opponent to do jump block. Okay. Crunch. Theoretically, they could sack some lands to try to hit a land, to use Haywire Might to gain some life, but it would have to be a non-fetch land, and they'd have to sack lands. So yeah, they're going for it. Nadu, sure. I mean, technically it will keep them alive. Should have attacked with Swiss Spear there too, obviously, but didn't want to give them the free block. Known hand right now is currently Cord, Nadu. I can Cord for 1. Yeah, that don't do jack. Another quarter calling, sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure, good to know about this member. Guess they can theoretically Cord for Dryad Arbor? Cord for 1. Or Cord for 0, I guess. Mm-hmm. Alright, nice to get the one against Nadu there. Alright, match 2. We'll try it because we have enough 1-mana interaction. But possibly a hand we should mulligan. Tank, 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 tank. Subtlety! Rhinos, I presume. Not too many decks playing Xander's Lounge these days. Nope, just blue-white.bs with whatchamacallit land. possibility my opponent has something like Solitude, so even like going all in with whatchamacallit isn't guaranteed. Sure. Yep. I mean, I think we kind of have to try for it here. Shocker! I'm so shocked at the subtlety. Not. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're just up against Jeskai. Curious if they 2, 3, 4. Because they can't technically bring back Fleege this turn. Alright, we'll play Mishra's Bauble. Counterspell. Good one to know about. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit, shall we? Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, see what they do. If they have another counter spell, then I guess we lose. Nope, spell snare. Alright, time to move on from the bullcrap. Alright. The questing druids in. 2 snakeskin veil in. 2 Karmon's crypt in. 4 lava dart out. 2 scale up out. 2 assault stroke out. Would recommend to my opponent that they not tank so hard on their subtlety turn 1 next time, but I think I'll save my breath. So I'd love to play first. We'll try it. Graveyard. Tormod's Crypt. I mean, it's not the best of lands, but at least it's a land, right? Drawing an Arid Mesa. I think we'll go ahead and risk another land. Yeah, I should attack there. Oh well. Missed a point of damage. It happens. Sure, you gotta tune the narrative. Play around Blood Moon, which is good and bad, I suppose. Probably should wait till after the surveil, but gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Not playing around a second counter spell or something. We kind of got a jam. Not waiting until 6 land drops to full age plus bolt. Nope, going face. Sure. "12 minutes of tanking, 'cause we're a Jeskai controller, yes we are." That goes to 2. Bless you. course you have Counterspell. Well played. Well played, well played. You telegraphed a lot, but well played. Alright, so quick wrap. It's quite likely that I should have gone for the kill instead of being a little bit extra patient with what my opponent was doing. So that was definitely a punt game 2 against Jeskai. Game 1, I don't know, there was a ton of lines different we could have took with the hand we were dealt. Nadu forcing them to 1 and not being able to do things. We've done that a couple of times, both with Burn and with Prowess, and then they've inevitably found like Yavimaya or something. So it was really nice to this time to get to the point where they couldn't, you know, crack a fetch land, tap a waterlogged grove, you know, any of that kind of stuff. So that was quite nice this round. But I mean, kind of some brief matches, you know, kind of dumpstered Nadu there, and then we, you know, played against a very telegraphing but very good Jeskai Control opponent. They didn't tap out needlessly. They understood the assignment with the counterspell. So I should have probably played Monstrous Rage that last combat turn to force them to use the counterspell. And possibly tried to play over the top with Bolt just to get them dead, and we would still have the protection spell for the creature itself in case they had something like Solitude rolled up, but don't really think they had Solitude because I think they had a couple of opportunities to cast Solitude in the prior turns if they had found it. But, you know, good patience on our opponent. They played well. They deserved to win. And, you know, sometimes it's a fine balance when you're playing a creature combo deck with, you know, combo finishes like Hammer, Infect, Heroic, in this case Prowess. You know, it's that fine line of going all in too early and waiting too long and your opponent has some type of counter offensive. I've lost some matches with Burn doing the same thing where I waited too long, pulled the trigger at the wrong timing, and lost. So, you know, it really depends on the patience of your opponent. You know, what's the best, what's the worst. So, anywho, these games were a lot of fun. One game was just deck go burr. The other match was the matchups that really need tested the most, and that is the interactive decks. And I do think this deck has the tools to compete against the interactive decks, even in a post-Nadu ban world. But this deck certainly does like to beat up on Nadu. So, anyways, if you like modern content, especially the Prowess variety, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you like Burn content, don't forget to check out the sister channel, MTG Nexus Red. And hope to see you for our next video.